about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
This program is for mature audiences only.
Please have your fake ID ready.
Get out of bed, you lazy
We found the only way to start the day. Get on the go with radio. We like to use it for household music. The daily chores are never a bore. For weather information, this is the station.
3, 2, 1.
Rise and shine, sleepyhead.
I'm not letting you go to work today.
Wait, what?
Everybody, listen up.
Welcome to The Drive.
Morning, morning, morning.
You're gonna talk.
Get on the phone at 339-1140.
Pretty awesome, huh?
Jump in on our text line at 441140.
Everyone is talking about it. You must know that.
The Drive starts now.
Stoked. I know it's Friday morning. Some people just don't want to hear other people be excited this early in the morning. Like, come on, dude, relax. I just woke up.
It's so funny as our show is so like, we're crazy. But when I'm on my way here and I'm listening to like podcasts or whatever I'm listening to, I find the most dull, like monotone podcast I can find.
Just very calm.
Yeah, because that's all I want.
I think I can say what I'm about to say. Sometimes I don't think it through, and I get in trouble. I have a confession to make. I podcasted for a year when I took my sabbatical from KHDK.
Right, you took a long vacation.
Yeah, about a year and a half. Forced. Dude, I can't get into podcasts at all. Like, at all. I've tried. There are so many out there that are really good. And there's one, for example, that's run by Josh Molina. And he has all kinds of guests all the time. He used to be on the West Wing, which is my favorite TV show ever. And all they do is go back over West Wing episodes and dissect them with other people from the West Wing.
Sure.
There probably couldn't be a more interesting podcast. I can't listen to them. People like you, that's right, I said it. People like you love them. So many people I know are like, oh my God, you listen to Joe Rogan's podcast? You listen to Serial, American something?
See, I haven't listened to a lot of the like popular ones.
Right.
Is that the word I'm looking for?
Sure.
Are you having trouble with my reads all hanging out?
Yeah, here's the thing. You've started doing this thing where you put reads up on the window.
Yeah, it's really great because I have so many that they're just.
But it also blocks half of my view of your control room, which normally wouldn't matter, but it directly blocks the monitor that faces me.
That's fine. I'll move these at the break. No. It's fine.
I'm trying to get my little monitor up in here, and it's not working, so I wanted to make sure yours was, which it is. Anyways, continue, the popular ones.
But I do have my ones that I enjoy very much. They're mostly sports related. Because it's just fun to get different viewpoints, different ideas.
I try. I think it's an ADD thing. I think it's the same thing when I watch TV. I don't like committing to something for that long. Like when I came in here, I started with Howard Stern, which I usually listen to Howard in the morning. And I was like, he was, both channels were doing something dumb or something I heard before. Then I switched to Taz and the Moose for about 3 seconds. And then I started listening to Spotify. And there's new music from today. First thing that pops up, new music from Chris Cornell. It's like, wait, what?
Of course.
And of course, it's anytime an artist passes away, there's always a backlog of things that they haven't released.
Right.
So I listen to that, and then I see Slash and Miles Kennedy have a new album out. Okay. I'm always looking for good new rock and roll because there's just not a lot anymore. Gave that song a listen to. Then what was the last one I listened to? And then Disturbed. One of my favorite bands from back in days of yore.
Yeah, as a big Disturbed guy.
Has a song out. I think they're starting to figure out, by the way, that Dave Draymond, their lead singer, his voice is actually really good even when it's not screaming. Because this was kind of a slower, much like Sounds of Silence, sort of a slower build to something rock and roll. Anyways, but I feel like if I'm listening to a podcast, I have to devote all my energy to it, and I can't flip, and I can't switch, and that's what I listen to. And I think it's the same thing on TV. Like, I like to be able to switch. I'll watch something I've watched before, like on TNT. Shawshank Redemption's on. It'll go to commercial break. I'll flip over to Sports Center until that goes to break, and then I flip to something else.
I've gotten much better at, like the Bill Simmons podcast.
Yes.
Is one I listen to a lot.
That's one I would like.
But he'll have on, like, I enjoy like the movie stuff and the pop culture stuff. But okay, so Burt Reynolds. They did like an hour long. They did like a 2-hour podcast, and the first hour was all about going back through Burt Reynolds' career.
Okay.
And it's two guys in their mid-40s talking about growing up with Burt Reynolds. And I tried, it just did not interest me. So I've gotten good at fast-forwarding through that to get to the part where they talk about sports betting, which is what I want to talk about. So I've gotten better at that because I used to be, like you said, I felt like, okay, I'm in this. I'm in here for 2 hours. This doesn't interest me at all, but I'm going to listen. But I've gotten better at that. And I have a wide enough array of subjects and podcasts that I listen to that it doesn't get too monotonous.
I also think, and maybe there's something to this, Kyle, it's also the same reason why I don't watch Saturday Night Live or any of the late night TV shows, because I also feel like if anything really, really good happens, it's going to come across my feed.
Sure.
I'll hear the excerpt from the podcast, just like I'll see the neat thing that Jimmy Fallon did.
The Damian Lillard podcast.
Yeah.
No, not Damian Lillard. Kyrie Irving.
Oh, okay.
Kyrie Irving when he was on with Bill Simmons.
Yeah.
Like, I saw all the articles about all the interesting things he said, so
Sure.
I just deleted that one.
Sure.
Like, I don't have to listen.
You already got it.
Yeah.
CJ, I thought you were going to go with CJ McCollum, like when he had Kevin Durant on and that whole thing, and Katie was making fun of him, and ha.
Yeah.
You know, I heard that.
I don't need to listen to the whole pod.
From the 916 Locked On Kings podcast, Matt George doing good things. I'm sure he is. I know he had Grant on this last version. I mean, I don't know. If he ever has me on, I'll probably listen to it. That sounds good.
I crushed this.
I crushed it. Move on.
Here's the thing I don't. There's some podcasts I can't listen to. Like, I have some friends who do them. And they're like, hey, subscribe, check it out. So I do. And it sounds like they're doing the podcast through like tin cans.
Yeah.
And I just can't.
No, because of quality.
Yeah.
Or lack thereof.
There's sometimes on like well-produced podcasts, they'll have a call-in person where the phone connection is just terrible. And it's like, you didn't try and reconnect. You did 45 minutes of this?
Right.
Ugh.
And I think I say a lot of this because I think podcasts are cool. And I know, for example, Damien does a great job with his Be Conscious podcast. I know there's other podcasts that we're going to start putting out more. I feel like that's a part of my life I need to improve. I don't think it's so much I don't like podcasts. I think it's I need to get into it more and bring people with me.
One of my first days, I took you for a podcast guy. I thought you would for sure be just like, yeah, I'm locked into podcasts all the time.
Sure.
So I asked you like my first week here. I was like, hey, how often do you listen to podcasts? And your response was almost never to never.
Right. Well, there goes that thought.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
Kind of an enigma, Kyle. What you see on the outside isn't necessarily what you see on the inside. From the 650, Matt George to take Jason Ross's spot on the lowdown. Sincerely, brain dead fool. Now, they didn't sign it like that, but I'm pretty sure that's what that person's name is. No,
I'm pretty sure their name is Matt George.
No offense to Matty George, who we have nothing but love for, but my God, are you kidding me? How dare you? How dare you take a shot at Jason W. Ross?
Jason H.W. Ross.
You're right. It is H.
Herbert.
Sometimes they're short. Hey, I hope we're allowed to say this. If not, apologies in advance. But you mentioned Matt George. I believe it's a big weekend for him.
It is.
Huge weekend.
Yeah, it sure is.
As he is going to wear a suit or tuxedo tomorrow.
Yes.
That's a big deal for him.
Yeah, I think tomorrow's the big day. Matt
George is getting hitched.
Is getting a tuxedo.
God bless that woman. Man, good luck. Good luck. You're gonna have to learn how to argue. He's just gonna get fired up. Matt George is you're gonna have a lifetime of Matty getting fired up. But I'm very proud of him, and from all I hear, she is an absolutely lovely individual. So that Matt will not be at Sports Fest tomorrow because he's getting married, and it's been planned for like a year. So that is
planned for like a year.
Right? Yeah, you think he stunted his wedding so he could get out of sports.
He was like, "Hey, we've got this thing for November 16th. Can we push it up a month?"
I feel like if Matt George wears a dark or a black tuxedo, he's going to look like a magic wand. Like if you lined up 10 Matt Georges.
Magic wand.
See? Put them all next to each other. They look like a barcode. We'll take a break. Today on the show, it's a big deal. Sean Salisbury at 7:35. We're going to have him break down some film on Baker Mayfield last night. Who better to talk about Baker Mayfield than Sean Salisbury? Dave Richard will join us at 8:05. Answer your fantasy football questions. Nostradamus coming up right after What's on Tap. My goodness gracious. Sit back, relax. Morning Brew is next. Sports 1140 KHTK.
Sports Fest is coming. KHTK presents Sports Fest, featuring activities for the entire family. Sports figures from the past and present. Saturday, September 22nd at Roosevelt Park in downtown Sacramento from 11 to 5. Brought to you by King Kong Brewing Company. Grab more information at KHTK.com.
This ain't the first time it's happened, is it? Yeah, that's how it is with backed up drains. A DIY fix might clear things up for a little bit, but you'll keep getting backed up at the most inconvenient times until you fix it right. So call the home service heroes at Bonnie. For most clogs, Bonnie can fix your drain for just $97. They'll use professional grade equipment to cable out your clogged drain till it's flowing free and clear. Boom, problem gone. No more half measures and no more worries. Not every problem can be fixed by cabling, but Bonnie has the cameras, tools, and expertise to diagnose and fix bigger problems correctly. Plus, their stand-up techs will shoot you straight, show you the video, and provide guaranteed quotes. But honestly, 80% of the time, it's a $97 fix, if you're smart enough to call Bonnie. Details at Bonnie.com. License 696355. BONNEY. Bonnie.com.
Hey, that's a 3-liter EcoDiesel on a Ram 1500, you'd be right. But if you said that's the sound of $19,000 off MSRP, you'd be right too. Hey, it's Vince Bloom, the big guy at Lasher's Elk Grove Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. And during Ram Power Days, all remaining new 2018 Ram trucks are on sale, including over 100 new 2018 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab 4x4 EcoDiesels that are all $19,000 off MSRP. These Ram 1500 EcoDiesels come with leather upholstery, rear camera, front dual zone AC, memory seat, adjustable pedals with memory, trailer tow mirrors, and more. So come on into Lasher's Oak Grove Dodge and save $19,000 off all remaining new 2018 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab 4x4 EcoDiesels.
Longines FEI Jumping World Cup Sacramento Del Mar, presented by Lasher's Elk Grove Dodge in the Elk Grove Auto Mall and online at elkgrovedodge.com. Includes $11,215 California BC retail consumer Chrysler Capital Diesel bonus select inventory and Conquest cash. Must finance through Chrysler Capital on approved credit. Customer must have leased their competitive brand vehicle for at least 30 days. Sampled in 35/23/18, ends 10/1/18.
Hey, it's Damian Barling of The Lowdown. And if you're looking for a personal injury attorney, now mind you, I realize you might not be looking for a personal injury attorney, so I just want you to store this name in your brain. So you might give it to someone that you know. Travis Black of Travis Black & Associates. You see, they're personal injury attorneys that you can trust. They will be your team when you need it the most. Head over to their brand new website and you can learn all about them. Go to travisblacklaw.com. See, Travis was a former police officer. He was an insurance special investigation manager, so he's got the inside scoop and expertise to deal with all the behind-the-scenes stuff. There's not going to be any runaround. with Travis Black and Associates. They're available 24/7 to address the needs and concerns of all of their clients. With Travis Black, you will be heard. Again, check out their brand new website, travisblacklaw.com, or give them a call for a free evaluation. You can call today, 916-962-2896. Again, that's 916-962-2896.
Downtown Ford's huge 2017 model elimination sale is on, and we must get rid of every 2017 Ford by the end of the month. That means huge dealer discounts on the most popular Ford models like Explorer, F-150, Fiesta, Focus, and Fusion. All brand new vehicles at extreme elimination prices. If you want a brand new Ford on a pre-owned budget, this is the sale for you. Get all of the hot new safety features standard, like front pass sensing system and advanced track electronic stability control. And don't forget about all of the cool technology like sync communication and entertainment system, backup camera, and more. But hurry, there are only a few 2017 vehicles left during Downtown Ford's 2017 model elimination sale. And when they're gone, they're gone. Come see us today at 525 North 16th or online anytime at downtownfordsales.com. Downtown Ford, crummy location, great deals. With approved credit, not all buyers are qualified. Not available with special finance, lease, or other offers. See dealer for details.
Two rock giants unite. Deep Purple. Judas Priest. Together on one stage. September 30th, Toyota Amphitheater. On sale now. Buy tickets at LiveNation.com. Deep Purple and Judas Priest. Have your midnight.
You're amazing.
Welcome back to The Drive.
It's just my job.
It's time for the Morning Brew. Now, here's Carmichael Day.
The swing by Martini, a long fly ball to right. Back on his blast to the track at the wall, and out it goes for Martini. His first big league home run makes it 20-2 Oakland.
I didn't catch the game yesterday. The A's win. You're wearing an A's jersey.
Yeah, that's it. I only wear this after they win. When I was at Fire Wings yesterday with Scott, our buddy in sales.
Fire Wings, where the home of, what is it, 4 flavors?
21 flavors, actually.
Oh. Firewings.com, just eat it?
It's just wing it. They actually sponsor the hotline.
They do.
All guests are brought to you by the Fire Wings hotline.
Hey, now.
You can try one of those 21 delicious flavors today. Find the location nearest you at firewings.com. Fire Wings, just wing it.
Why's my bell broken?
I don't know, but you're turned all the way up over here.
Does that sound? Oh.
It's very quiet. Is your computer turned down?
No.
Oh, because you don't have it plugged in. What an idiot.
You're hearing it out of my computer speakers. That sounded amazing. Now watch this super loud ding. Yeah, that's
there. It is.
Go ahead, Kyle. The A's win.
Yeah. They won 21-3. I was in Fire Wings. It was 2-1.
Yes.
By the time I got in my car, it was 5-1.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped at the grocery store. By the time I got home from the grocery store, it was 12-1. It was just an avalanche.
Do you fan like I do, where something like that happens, especially after a rough stretch for the team, roughest stretch that they've had in a while? And at some point, do you go, okay, all right, please stop. Like, it's cool. Like, we get it. You're going to win. Maybe stop around 10. Save this.
No, because that's just not how it works. Saving it.
Save it.
No, that's for sure not how it works.
Wow, okay, because some would say that there's only so many hits in a bat. Only so many hits in a player. With so many home runs.
Yep.
You say he's due. Well, guess what? Nobody on the A's is due anymore. They're
going to score 0 runs against the Twins.
Franklin Barreto is due. Dexter Fowler is due.
Dustin Fowler.
God. I'm never gonna fix that.
You will never get that right.
Matt Joyce, due. Everyone else not due. And I
better start those 3 guys.
Thank you. And I was getting really worried too, because this is my fantasy baseball championships this week and next week. Never won my fantasy baseball league in 20 years. So this is like, I'm like the Susan Lucci of fantasy baseball. That's an old reference you won't get.
Yeah,
and,
I know.
I decided to pick up as my last waiver wire pickup Matt Chapman of the Oakland A's, who for some reason was out there.
He was on the waiver what?
He was on the waiver wire. I picked him up, and dude, like, remember this week he did not start out well. And I didn't want to say anything until he did something, but I was saying, oh my God, I just jinxed Matt Chapman. He's going to suck for 2 weeks because I picked him up.
What do you think? What? Drop him.
He did great yesterday.
Okay, good.
Number 2.
The Browns can tie if they get the 2. And Njoku goes out wide to the right. Callaway near side to the left. Higgins and Landry are in tighter on the right side. And Njoku motions. The running back is Duke Johnson, and Mayfield is in a pistol formation right now. And now he's running away from center. And the snap goes to Duke Johnson. Then they flip it around. Then they throw it, and Mayfield caught it! It's the Philly special, Cleveland style. David Njoku. I love it. And we're tied at 14.
Good cut.
It's an amazing cut. Just play the whole quarter. They called that the Philly special.
I think it's funny that Lane Johnson from the Eagles offensive lineman tweeted the thinking emoji after that play.
Mm-hmm.
And then Baker Mayfield said after the game that they just called that the Philly special.
Sure.
And that's just what they. And Lane Johnson was like, "Wow, come on, man! You even called it that?" Blah. It's paying homage to your team.
Yeah. What if you
you won a freaking Super Bowl with it? They won their first game in almost 700 days. Relax.
If they'd switched it to the Cleveland Screamer, which by the way is a fantastic name,
hilarious.
Then Lane Johnson would have been like, "Oh, you mean the Philly special, bro?
I'm sure it was in jest, but still.
Stay in your lane, Johnson."
Nice, dude.
Okay. Brew number 3.
Baker Mayfield's awesome, man.
We're going to talk a lot about Baker Mayfield.
I hope so.
Probably too much about Baker Mayfield.
The 49ers have a first down at their 34. Garoppolo under center, and he will turn and feed Breida again, this time to the right. Breida breaks past the line 40. Breida cuts back middle 50, running across the field to the 40, down the near side 30, playing Garcon for a block 20. Breida 10. Breida cuts back, and he's gone. Touchdown, 49ers.
Matt Breida need a nickname yet?
Like the cheetah.
Right. It sounds like there's a really easy nickname for him. I can't think of it, but Breida, Matt Breida.
Breida Callow.
Oh, God. Don't start that. That was my whole weekend last weekend. Niners and Chiefs, early morning game. In fact, once again, Niners and Raiders are going to be on at the same time. I don't like it when that happens. Niners visit Kansas City Arrowhead Stadium. That's a 10 a.m. start. And then Raiders, Dolphins. Game time temperature, 88 degrees. Yeah. Raiders, Dolphins. We said yesterday we think the Raiders have a better chance of winning than the Niners this weekend. That's not going out on a limb. Kyle, if the Niners beat the Chiefs this weekend, pretty much talk Super Bowl all next week?
Yeah, I think it's pretty safe. It's a safe bet for sure.
Where is the Super Bowl this year?
Atlanta.
Oh, that's right.
You don't know that because they didn't hire an Atlanta musical act for the halftime.
They didn't stick to their the local
Atlanta
music
roots.
acts.
Yeah.
Not an Atlanta guy. Not an Atlanta guy at all. My Atlanta experiences have been below par.
You're
not Atlanta.
Not at
no.
Away.
If I opened a Twitter account, I would not name Atlanta.
Good.
Thanks.
Hey, we're giving away Jason Aldean tickets today. Probably do that in the third hour. Jason Aldean, September 27th at the Toyota Amphitheater. Get your tickets and more info at KHTK.com. All KHTK giveaways powered by RosevalleAutomall.com.
Because if I did, then every time you tweet at me, it would be at Atlanta.
Oh, my Atlanta.
I'm not going to read what you wrote on our rundown, but let's just say next segment we're going to talk about Baker Mayfield. And I wasn't aware that his middle initial was F. But apparently, according to these notes Kyle put, it is.
I was hyped last night, man.
Here's our tease question going into break. Is this a new golden age of quarterbacks? The answer is no. We'll be back in 3 minutes. I don't know. Maybe it is. We'll talk about it.
I'm going to tweet about you.
Sports 1140.
Atlanta.
KHTK.
All next week on Sports 1140 KHTK, Home Theater Company will have your chance to win and win big. Blu-ray players, big screen TVs. Yes, they can be yours. Listen, text, and win. Get more information at KHTK.com.
You'll love the savings during the end of summer sales event on Now at Natus Subaru Sacramento. With your choice of new 2018 Impreza 2.0i Limited or a 2019 Crosstrek 2.0i, lease for just $169 a month. Wow! Only $169 a month puts you in a new Impreza Limited or 2019 Crosstrek, or choose financing as low as 0%. It's easy. You choose, you save at Natus Subaru Sacramento. Plus, your first year's maintenance is included with every new Natus Subaru. New Impreza Limited or 2019 Crosstrek, only $169 a month. Find similar savings on over 300 new and certified pre-owned Subarus at Natus Subaru Sacramento at natussubaru.com. Exceeding expectations every day.
On approved credit, 36 monthly payments plus tax. Impreza model JLG 35, ID 741849. Prospect model KRBO 3, ID 2127680% on Impreza on $39.99 drive off plus tax, license, stock fee, and first payment due at signing. 10,000 annual miles, 15 cents per excess mile. No security deposit. One each of these offers.
Made a great deal at Maida.
This is Boomer Esiason with a CBS Sports Minute brought to you by FanDuel. More ways to win. The past is the past, said Baker Mayfield. You got to hit the reset button and take the next step forward. Mayfield and his Browns did just that last night with a 21-17 come-from-behind victory over the New York Jets. Cleveland's overall #1 draft pick entered the game in the second quarter after Tyrod Taylor suffered a concussion. The Heisman Trophy winner provided an instant spark, igniting not only his fellow Browns, but all of Northern Ohio, which had been thirsting in more ways than one for a victory for over 635 days. Mayfield completed 17 of 23 for 201 yards and no interceptions. Meantime, Jets quarterback Sam Darnold, drafted 2 spots later, struggled, but again, didn't get help from his mistake-prone Gang Green. As a matter of fact, the Jets were undisciplined. Drink in this win, Cleveland, and no penalty laps this week, finally, for Coach U232-1 Jackson. I'm Boomer Esiason. You know what's not smart? The way hiring used to be. Job sites that overwhelm you with tons of the wrong resumes. Now there's a smarter way at ZipRecruiter.com/go. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology finds the right people for you and actively invites them to apply. It's no wonder that ZipRecruiter is rated #1 by employers in the U.S. based on hiring sites rated by Trustpilot with over 1,000 reviews. And right now, my listeners can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/go. That's ZipRecruiter.com/go.
Napa know-how.
Right now, Mobil 1 Full Synthetic Motor Oil is $29.99 for a 5-quart jug. Its advanced formula provides maximum sludge protection, defending your engine like a catcher defends home plate. So, get top-notch engine protection with the Mobil 1 Full Synthetic 5-quart jug for $29.99. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
General States pricing. Sales prices do not include applicable state, local taxes, or recycling fees. Offer ends 9/30/18.
Guys, let's be real. When you look good, you feel good. At the JCPenney Wardrobe Sale, you can get 50% off select men's suits, separate sport coats, dress pants, and accessories. Plus, select dress shirts, buy one, get one free. Raise your game with Collection by Michael Strahan. All the right looks to take your style to the next level. Also, save an extra 20% off with your JCPenney credit card and coupon, or extra 15% off with any other method of payment. Hurry in. JCPenney. Style and value for all. Pricing and coupon valid 9/13 and 9/23. Credit offer subject to credit approval. Some exclusions and restrictions apply. See store jcp.com for coupon and details.
You hear that? It's 4 quarters left in a pair of cargo shorts, now clinking around in the dryer. But it's also the sound of a whole dollar of deliciousness. Because a McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu, that's the price of a crispy, tender McChicken sandwich. Or any size refreshing sweet tea or soft drink. Nice, right? So grab that change. Wow, those are hot. Find more $1 favorites on the $1, $2, $3 menu at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Tax extra.
Don't stress. Pay less during the model year clearance on now at Maida Chevy in the Oak Grove Auto Mall. With exclusive all-in-stock discount pricing on now at MaidaChevy.com. Find new roads.
Made a great deal at Maida.
Sports 1140 KHTK's coverage of high school football is presented by Wingstop. Listen every Friday night to the Wingstop High School Football Wrap-Up Show and get all the coverage on KHTK.com.
Now your sports update. Sports update. Powered by Mercury Insurance.
Hey, it's Kyle Madson with your top stories on Sports 1140. Hey, make sure you're sitting down for this one. The Cleveland Browns won a football game. That's right. The Cleveland football Browns, behind number 1 overall pick Baker Mayfield, overcame a 14-3 halftime deficit to top the Jets 21-17 in Cleveland last night on Thursday Night Football. Mayfield was 17 of 23 for 201 yards. He entered the game late in the first half after starting quarterback Tyrod Taylor left with a concussion. This weekend in NFL action, the 49ers are heading to Kansas City to face the Chiefs while the Raiders play the Dolphins in Miami. We'll have that game for you right here on Sports 1140. Kickoff is set for 10 o'clock. And the A's had a huge day yesterday. They had 22 hits and a 21-3 beatdown of the Angels. And then they got some help in the standings. The Red Sox beat the Yankees 11-6, so Oakland is now just a game and a half back of the first wild card. And the Rays, they were up 6 going into the bottom of the ninth, but the Blue Jays put up a 7 spot in that inning to win 9-8, dropping the A's magic number to clinch a playoff spot down to 4. It's 6:32. Tickets are going quickly for Folsom Live, the street party in historic Folsom. Live music and dancing in the streets. Details at folsomlive.com.
It's a annoying sound. Man.
Here we go. The drive continues now.
Cleveland deserves a win, but we're not done yet. So don't break the dilly-dilly coolers too hard. Just enjoy it. We deserve it, but at the same time, we're just getting started.
Well, Baker Mayfield, here you go. Just the way you like it. Center stage, national TV, down 14-0, a minute 42 and a half. The loudest cheer of the night is happening right now, and number 6 is ready to go. Callaway goes out wide to the left. 3 receivers near side to the right. Baker's got Duke Johnson on his left hip. Treader will snap it back. 1st and 10. Mayfield's got it. Baker back. Baker looking. Baker loads. He throws. Landry got it. He's at the 45. He's at the 48-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 2 left. The running back is Crowell. 18 seconds left. He's got the snap. Back to pass. Up in the pocket, shooting it long and deep, and it's picked off. They got it. Terrence Mitchell's got it, and it's all over here now. They can't take it away anymore. And with great pride, I say, the Browns are in victory formation. Baker Mayfield takes a knee. Count it down, everybody. The Browns are winners tonight. And the drought is over. Led by the number 1 overall draft choice, Baker Mayfield. They come back and win over the Jets, 21-17. Hallelujah!
Absolutely no difference between that call and that same person on the call if the Browns won the Super Bowl last night, other than using the word Super Bowl and champion.
I was just thinking that.
And I love it. Good for you, Cleveland.
Yeah, I understand what Mayfield said with, hey, we're just getting started. Like, this is 1 win. If they finish 1-15, this season is a catastrophic failure.
Yep.
But they got in the win column. Like, obviously, they have to move on to next week at some point. But hey, they have like 9 days before their next game. 10 days.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, man.
And that next game against the Raiders.
Yeah, lean into it. And not only did they win, it wasn't one of those ugly, like, oh man, the other team just played horribly, and they were the better team last night with Mayfield under center.
You could tell when they were down, and the only thing preventing me from really believing it was the fact that it was the Browns. But you could tell when they were down and Mayfield came in after that first score, they were going to win the game. They looked like the better team. And by the way, have a day Carlos Hyde. I don't know quite yet. I haven't looked if he had his baby or not, but his first touchdown celebration was him rocking the football, and he left immediately after the game because his wife was due at any moment. So former 49er Carlos Hyde having himself a wonderful evening.
Yeah.
Much better than who was it?
It was also his birthday yesterday.
Was it? I did. Yeah. Was it really?
Yeah. Heck of a day.
I actually felt bad because I missed the first half of the game sitting in the middle of a soccer field watching my kids practice at 6:30 to 7:30 on Thursdays. So I was in the middle of the field. My battery was dead or almost dead. Otherwise, I would have been watching the game. So I get home, and I'm watching the game, but I'm also cooking dinner because, hey, I'm that kind of dad. And
you're so progressive.
You know, I really am. And at one point after the game ends, because Kyle and I have similar senses of humor when it comes to puns. And I was like, hey, more like Byrod Taylor, right? Like, see you later, pal. It's not your job anymore. And then Kyle tweets me. He's like, considering how upset you were about Marquise Goodwin playing after his concussions, that's pretty tasteless. I was like, wait, what? And so I went back and looked. I thought Taylor got replaced at the half. I really did.
He was going to.
For performance. I didn't know he had the concussion. I had no idea.
That's why he was going to get replaced at the half anyway.
Right.
He just happened on the last play he was in. It was just kind of a weird play, and his head hit the ground as he was going down.
Yeah, it looked bad.
So he was gonna. I saw a bunch of people making similar jokes.
So did I.
Yeah.
So did I, and that's why I was like, oh, okay, well, let's have some fun. And
that's why I blew you up on the internet.
I was like, oh man, I felt bad. Like I wouldn't even if other people were tweeting about it. Like, guy gets removed because of concussion, and that's a near and dear thing to me. So I erased the tweet.
For what it's worth, he was going to get yanked at the half anyways. Can I just
dang, Kyle?
Can I shout out myself real quick?
Text a brother here. Yes.
Do you have the sound open?
I do.
Okay, don't play it yet.
Okay.
But have it ready.
Okay.
The Hugh Jackson post-game sound on whether Mayfield's going to start next week.
Sure.
Okay, so at 8:11, sometime during the third quarter, I tweeted, excited for Hugh Jackson's post-game presser where he doesn't commit to Mayfield as a starter and wants to evaluate where Tyrod Taylor is at after his concussion. Here's what he said.
Obviously, I like to watch the tape. Obviously, Baker did some great things. I mean, again, we don't play until next Sunday. We got some days. Let's not get into those debates tonight. Obviously, what he did tonight was outstanding for the football team and for his teammates and just the way he competed. But again, I have to watch the tape, and we'll go from there.
You have to watch what?
Okay, can I give you something back? And by the way, good call. You ready for this? Well, actually, Kyle, I'm going to stand in front of Hugh Jackson.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm going to stand in front of Hugh Jackson.
God, this is
He could have handled it differently.
Yeah.
But, two T's here. No, really one. His quarterback just got knocked out. He had a concussion. I don't think I want my quarterback finding out that he's been replaced from the coach via Twitter or listening to the post game or watching it on ESPN when he's getting. I think had Hugh Jackson said, I think Baker Mayfield's our guy, I think we would have a lot of hot takes going today from sports donkeys like you and I saying, dude, your guy just got his brain racked. He's been the starter all year. It's not his fault. Baker's better, and you just informed him from the freaking podium that he's being replaced while his brain is still discombobulated. Way to be classy, Hugh Jackson. So I actually think, and I'm not a Hugh Jackson guy, I looked at that, and whether he did that on purpose or not, whether he did that with forethought or not, I'm going to stand in front of him because I think that was a hell of a lot more classy than replacing this guy at the podium.
If that was his MO, then he needed to say, you know what, right now I'm concerned about Tyrod's health.
I agree.
We want to evaluate and see where he's at. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to him yet.
I agree. Like I said,
which
he
is
could
why,
have worded it differently.
Which is why I don't think that was his intention.
What I didn't want him to do, though, was replace his quarterback who was in the blue tent getting his brain fluid checked. I didn't want that happening on live television. Like, I get it. But your
Can you imagine if he was just like, yeah, Baker's starting. What were you watching? What I was watching?
Did you see what I saw? Now, if Tyrod Taylor, and by the way, my joke was dumb when I said Byrod Taylor because it's really more like Barod Taylor.
Yeah.
if Tyrod Taylor is starting next week, then Hugh Jackson should probably be fired after the game.
Yesterday, yeah.
I don't think, and you don't think, and I don't think anyone thinks, I don't think anybody thinks Baker Mayfield won't be starting next week. But I get it. Good for you, Cleveland. That's how stupid people are. I said, tell me if this sounds like an ambiguous tweet, Kyle. I said last night, good for you, Cleveland. As a member of a tortured fan base, I really feel for these guys, and I hope they do well. Something like that. But I remember saying as a member of a tortured fan base, everybody gets it, but one guy. As a member of a tortured fan base, stop the nonsense, Dave. Oh, you've been really tortured throughout your life being a Niners fan? What are you even talking about? Shut it. Like, bro,
that's a tough look. That's when
keeping tweets real go wrong.
That's just like lacking any critical thinking.
Yeah, dude, as a member of the Niners fan base, which has been so ridiculously tortured with 5 championships in my lifetime. No, I was probably talking about the Sacramento Kings, who, by the way, now that Cleveland won, is that it? Are we it?
No, because the Browns might still go 1-15.
But like they're exciting and new, and they have a number 1 pick, and like things are like on the rise.
We've seen 30 minutes of football.
So we're not.
Let's relax.
So we're not the Browns yet. Like the Browns are threatening to climb up. When people say, "Oh, they're the Sacramento Kings of football," like we're not there yet.
I don't know.
That's today's drive question of the day. Are we the Cleveland Browns now?
Oh man, now you went and did it.
We'll take a break. When we get back, hey, how about the score of that Raiders-Rams game? 21-3? My goodness. See, I made an LOL because it's really a baseball score. 21-3, Oakland over LA.
Hey, how about those Sharks beating Anaheim 7-3? Another football score involving a team in Anaheim.
You know what? Always good to see Northern California dominate Southern California.
Yeah.
Maybe if they stop stealing our water.
Great point.
We'll be right back with all that. We'll rip on Southern California. Always fun right here on Sports 1140 KHTK.
Sports 1140 KHTK has made your mornings even better. Check out The Drive every morning on KHTK.com to not only hear the show, but to see the show as well. The Drive is now video streaming every morning from 6 to 9 on KHTK.com. All presented by the Sacramento Republic FC and by Jiffy Lube.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, Dave.
The Browns can't go 1-15, okay? The worst they can do is 1-14-1. Come on. You keep saying it. Watch some football. Do your research. There's like a guy on the text line that's just on you. You can't go 1-15, Kyle, because they tied. Capital Casino is Sacramento's number 1.
They're actually not that bad.
Worst it can happen.
1-14-1.
14 losses isn't bad. Now we have Biff, Kyle. Capital Casino is Sacramento's number 1 poker room with limit, no limit. Hold'em, blackjack, pie guy poker, baccarat, and my favorite game, 3-card poker. They also have the best food, the best service, and the best games. It's at Capital Casino, 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, just log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hello? Hey, Dad. The AC guy says I need a new system, but my unit's only 8.
What'd he say the problem is?
He sort of just said it costs more to repair.
Did you call Bonnie?
Okay. Call Bonnie.
It's always best to call the professionals you trust. AC repair? Call Bonnie. Electrical? Definitely Bonnie. Space alien in your drains? Better call Bonnie.
BONNEY. Bonnie.com.
Call Bonnie!
License 69635.
It's California Backyard's end-of-season jacuzzi in-stock clearance. Get the lowest prices of the year on all in-stock jacuzzi brand hot tubs. Find huge savings on all in-stock J200, 300, and 400 series hot tubs. And save $3,000 off all in-stock swim spas. There's free delivery, plus everything's included. Free cover, deluxe steps, chemical setup, and more. That's a $1,375 value for free. The jacuzzi in-stock clearance at all California Backyard locations.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. So over the last couple of weeks, I've had several trips out to Stone's Gambling Hall, located right off I-80 at Antelope. And again, amazed. Just absolutely amazed every time I head into Stone's Gambling Hall. One of the nights I was there, they had a band playing great music while we were there, eating at Sammy's, having an incredible meal, also having a good time with buddies, watching games on TV. Then we made our way to the gaming. And that is one of the coolest things because they gave a $25 match play when I downloaded the app and signed up for their player's card. My buddies did the same thing. It was very simple. Keep the card, keep accruing points, keep the app, keep getting specials. It's that simple. And if you like playing card games like poker or baccarat or California Blackjack, my personal favorite, then you owe it to yourself to go and do this. It's that easy. $25 match play, and all you have to do is download the app. Make it simple for yourself and win some money with their money. Take my word for it. Download the app, sign up, and get $25 in match play only at Stones. Again, located off I-80 at Antelope. Stones Gambling Hall, the one, the only.
Subject to prior sale, excludes tax, 0 security deposit, 10,000 annual miles, 25 cents a mile over. Stock number R36755. See dealer for details. Ends 10/1/18.
Here, Roseville, think Lexus, and then seize the opportunity to drive the spacious new 3-row RX 350L from Lexus of Roseville. Hey, it's Grant Napier, and this new RX 350L is just the ticket for the times when you've got to bring the game. Optimum performance, a first-class interior, and room for 7. Now that's the way to ride. And with a payment of just $439 a month over a 36-month term, leasing a new RX 350L couldn't make more sense. Your cash in the deal is $49.99, after which Lexus will add $22.50 in lease cash. The RX spares nothing in the way of technology, safety, and stunning looks. You'll want to drive this luxury SUV just to drive it. It's that kind of sensation, and Lexus of Roseville will make the sensation of leasing one a pure pleasure. Experience amazing. LexusofRoseville.com and in the Roseville Auto Mall. Here, Roseville, think Lexus.
Attention laborers, tree arborists, and equipment operators. Mountain F Enterprises is hiring, and you could be the next perfect candidate. If you have experience in any of these fields as a laborer, tree arborist, or equipment operator, Mountain F Enterprises wants to hear from you. Text MFE to 71441 now. MFE offers full benefits, a 401k plan, and many options for growth within the company. Text MFE to 71441. You can also apply online at mtfent.com/employment. Mountain F Enterprises, the leader in utility tree safety.
Join Sports 1140 KHTK and Carmichael Dave this Friday from 2 to 3 p.m. at the FLB Entertainment Center in Folsom. This is your chance to win Folsom Live tickets. See you at FLB this Friday from 2 to 3.
The drive continues now.
A swing by Martini, a long fly ball to right. Back on it is Blash to the track at the wall, and out it goes for Martini. His first big league home run makes it 20-2 Oakland.
Wow. Wake up, why don't you, Oakland Bats? 21-3 is your final. Well, what good is having all that super high WAR, Mike Trout, when your team sucks, you overrated guy?
Nice, dude.
Thanks. He's so overrated.
He is.
Kind of selfish if you think about it, to be honest with you. Like, oh, hey, I'm going to put up empty stats. How was he? How Mike Trout memorable playoff moments go?
There's not any.
No, there's not.
Not only did they get swept in the one series he was in by the Royals,
yeah,
but he wasn't particularly good.
No.
And he had like $167 or something in that series.
Yeah. Well, you can do it when it doesn't count, but when it comes down to it, phew. Line of the day goes to the Angels' Jim Johnson. Great stat line.
Former Oakland Athletic Jim Johnson.
He pitched an inning, gave up 6 hits.
Real quick, pause.
Yeah, sure.
Mike Trout, 083 in that playoff series.
So I kind of want to do something today, Kyle.
1 for 12.
And I want to say it publicly and on the record and recorded and in front of you. So just you and the 12 people listening are going to know. I think I'm going to have a fun Friday, and I'm actually going to push that out today. Like, Mike Trout overrated? How great are his teams?
Let me see him do it in the playoffs.
Right. Mike Trout playoff moments go, and then just start putting those. There are very few things in baseball you can do worse for the nerds than start ripping Mike Trout. How about this take? Mike Trout is a prime example of when stat nerds look too deep into the numbers and say a guy is great.
I've got an eye test here that says he's not.
Yes, I love the eye test. Thank you. And just go. You should, if you had any cojones, you should come with me on this. You and I should go out today and just push. You know what? The more I think about it, the more I think Mike Trout might be the most overrated baseball player in history because he can't pull his team with him.
I won't do that.
I know you won't. You can't. You would get kicked out of the Millennial Club.
I would get kicked out of baseball.
Your ceremonial avocado would get removed.
I think there's a lot of really good opportunities for you here to use like some really good internet like terms. Like if someone says, "Well, his war is this and that," and you can be like, "Nice straw man."
I'm gonna send. Hey, check it out right now. Let's do this. Oh, sorry, Conor McGregor press conference. I can't play you. Let's send out the first tweet right now.
This is good. I like this. I like what we're doing.
It occurs to me that Mike Trout may, in fact, be a prime example of advanced statistics.
Good.
Not telling the whole story.
This is really good.
Not telling the whole story.
This is really top notch.
I love whole story.
I'm so happy you're doing this.
Can't win. Can't make the playoffs. And when he does, he completely disappears.
Yup. Nice, dude. This is just scorching.
Mike Trout.
Hey, make sure to say he's only had 100 RBIs twice.
Equals overrated.
This is top notch.
Wait, hold on. He's only had 100 RBI.
Twice. And he's only won 2 MVPs. And a rookie of the year.
No, because then it will really, that's going too far. He's only had 100 RBI twice. Okay.
Since 2012, here's Mike Trout's finishes in MVP voting. Second, first, second,
Hold
first.
on, no, go slower. Start over and go slower.
Second.
Loser.
Second.
Loser.
First.
Okay.
Second.
Loser.
First.
Fine.
Fourth.
Giant loser.
Should probably retire.
At that point, should have walked away.
Not even going to finish top 5 this year.
Nope.
He's ridiculous, dude. He's so freaking
Okay,
good.
so here's what I'm about to send out. It occurs
in an era where everybody's striking out and not walking. He has 115 walks to 117 strikeouts.
That's amazing for his 75 and 78 team. It occurs to me that Mike Trout may, in fact, be a prime example of advanced statistics not telling the whole story. Can't win, can't make the playoffs, and when he does, he completely disappears. He's only had 100 RBI twice. Mike Trout equals overrated. How bad do you think this is going to get?
I want my ears are bleeding, and I know you're joking.
Okay, so I think at some point we're going to need to mark this on the video, and I may need this to be cut up so that I can send this out later today after the barrage of Troutists. Troutai just destroy me, but I'm sending it. Screw it. It's in the ether now.
So the A's won 21-3.
By the way, can I finish my thought? Jim Johnson.
I bet Mantle's Yankees never lost 21-3.
Oh, that's coming right there. Old number 7 would have never done this. Line of the day belongs to the Angels' Jim Johnson, former A, as Kyle pointed out. 1 inning, 6 hits, 6 runs, 0 earned runs. His ERA went down. All 6 of his runs were unearned. 1 inning, 6 hits, 6 runs, no earned, no walks, no strikeouts. His ERA dropped to 3.73 on the year. Good job, Jim. That's why ERA is a great stat.
Yeah, your shortstop kicks a ground ball with 2 outs, and you're It was almost like he knew those runs would be unearned, so he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna serve them up."
If you're a pitcher, and you know that, you're just like, well, it's fine. We'll take a break. When we return, Conor McGregor had a press conference yesterday. Boy, was it weird. And with Space Jam 2 coming out, we want your ideas as we're having a fun Friday here. Which 5 NBA players should be the new Monstars? I'll make it really easy for you guys. You're not allowed to include the entire starting lineup for the Warriors because that's the easy way to go.
It's mean.
No, it's probably right.
It's mean to me.
That would actually be the best thing to do.
Scott and I were talking about this at lunch yesterday. I have takes, dude.
Okay.
I have a lot of takes on this.
Kyle's takes next right here on Sports 1140 KHTK.